Hey y'all, I think today is Wednesday, May 7th. And right now I'm reading one of my friend's recipes in her cookbook that will be coming out June 28th, I believe it is. Or June 30th. I think you can get it pre-order June 28th, June 30th it drop. I already read the first little bit, but I'm gonna start over because I want y'all to see how much of an amazing person she is. And this is why I say I love this woman to death. Literally. Okay. So the book is called Dishes and Diaries. The recipe is gang rosemary baked wings. After my heart had been shattered, after breakup eggs and weeks of crying on the couch, I started a YouTube channel. This was something I always wanted to do, something I was encouraged to do by many friends. So I started it, not because I was ready, but because I needed something to hold on to. My first video was my hands frying chicken. I didn't show my face. I was nervous, unsure, but still I posted it. And to my surprise, it got over 22,000 views in the first month. That lit a spark in me I didn't realize I was carrying. Then one night, in that same living room where I sat lost for days, I clicked on a YouTube thumbnail of a woman eating African food. I never had it before, and I was curious. But what really drew me to her was her. Her name was Get Lit with Mo. She was just eating. She wasn't just eating. She was radiating. She sang her prayer, and by the end of the video, I was hooked. Not just because she was funny or charming, but because for the first time in what felt like forever, I was laughing. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I binge watched her videos like therapy that week. I watched her prank the people she loved. I watched her mukbangs. I watched her be as real as can be. Somewhere between me and discovering her was Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A review that had already gone viral unbeknownst to me. And watching her lives, I realized I wasn't watching a YouTuber. I was watching someone I needed to know. I am happy I started conversations before I really understood her reach. The reason is I didn't idolize her. She was just Mo. I went to her DMs and I wrote, "Would you do a mukbang with me if I was ever in Texas?" She said, "Sure." And from that moment, everything changed. I'm trying to get through it, y'all. Mo made me a mod on her channel almost immediately, even though I hadn't supported her for that long. That's just who she is. Trusting, warm. Trusting, warm, and always looking out for others. We started vibing through Instagram. She did my challenge. I didn't know then how important she become in my life. But when I met her in person, that's when I knew. She was hood like me. Her laugh was loud and infectious. She hugged me with her whole body. She made you feel like you know her your entire life. When we sat up all night, no cameras, no content, just three friends talking about life, pain, and dreams, I knew I had found my people. Me, Mo, and Vaughn, the gang. Vaughn was the brother I had never had. Mo became the sister I didn't know I needed. When we were together, it's constant laughter, endless jokes, deep conversations, and a sense of safety I hadn't felt in years. Mo and I hold secrets about each other that were taken to the grave. She saw me during one of the hardest times of my life and never once made me feel like I had to hide. She saw my heart, the whole chaotic Gemini inside of me, and never judged it. She reminded me to live for me, and I wanted to feed them. I really feed them the way I show love. So I cooked gang rosemary baked wings, old school, oven roasted, seasoned with love and patience. Rosemary, thyme, garlic, and sauce that hits sweet, spicy, and tangy all the time. And they fire. Okay? Mo stood next to me in the kitchen watching me clean the wings and tuck the tips behind the drum. She said, "Oh, I know you can cook." My mama used to bend her chicken like that. I remember that. That's old school. When the aroma started creeping through the house, Mo and Vaughn popped out like kids on Christmas. What's that? What you cooking, Ray? And when they tasted it, Mo toe it up. Vaughn joked and talked mess like he always does. We laughed until our stomachs hurt. And I sat there quiet for a second, just looking at them, realizing that I felt whole again. They didn't even know I was crying on the inside, but in that moment, I felt safe. I felt seen. I felt like I belonged. I made those wings again and again on every trip since. Mo always asks for them now. Every time I make them, I remember the love that brought me back to life. Not the romantic kind, but the kind that stays. The kind that laughs with you when you're happy, cries with you when you're low, and eats with you when you're like it's a sacred ritual. This dish is for Mo, for Vaughn, for the gang, for the family you choose, for the laughter that saved me. Dear Mo, you walked into my life at a time when I didn't know if joy would ever feel real again, and you brought it back, louder, brighter, and deeper than I could ever imagine. You gave me more than laughs, more than lessons. You gave me light. You saw me when I was unsure of myself. You gave me a space to be raw, to be silly, to be sad, to be me. You shared your platform, your energy, and your whole heart with me, and you never once asked me for anything in return but love and loyalty. I've learned so much from you, not just about thumbnails, lenses, or brand deals, but about life, about how to be bold, be kind, and stand tall, even when everything in you wants to fold. I carry these lessons with me long after the camera stopped rolling. I love you, Mo, not just as a friend, but as a soul that was meant to walk beside mine in lifetime. I will ride for you, stand by you, and hold you down, even if it means telling you the hard truth when you need to hear it. We laugh together, we cry together, and we protect each other like family, because it's exactly what we are. This bond is to the grave, and I'll say it every time. I thank God for you. I thank him for placing you in my path and showing me that healing can come dressed in hoodies, humor, and homemade wings. You'll always have me in your corner. Love always, Ray. I don't even know, like, I'm speechless. Get the book, y'all. When I tell you the stories inside of it, even if it's not about you, I know it's somebody in your life that may have been there for you through the times, and something is going to be relatable. That's what I'm saying. But that's one of her recipes that is dedicated to me and Vaughn. I'm gonna drop this on the day the book goes live. That's what I'm gonna do. I love you, Ray. And I hope your shit sell out. You sell millions of copies. I don't even know if you got that many printed. But goddamn it, you deserve everything that's coming to you. This long ass video. And I look like a big ass baby. I'm really hard body though. So don't be trying to hold me and stuff. I'm just soft for the people I love. All right, y'all. Bye.